In this presentation, we'll work with inserting pictures, including resizing, moving, and adding styles, smart art, shapes, word art, working with tables by modifying and resizing them, and also creating charts. To insert pictures in Word, go to the Insert ribbon and then choose either Pictures to use pictures that are found in your computer, or choose Online Pictures, where you can search using Microsoft's Bing search engine. We'll choose an image, and then we'll click Insert. By default, pictures are placed in line with text. While this would be fine for a flyer with text above and below, you may want to wrap the text the way you would find it in a magazine or newspaper. Use the button to the side of the picture and choose text wrapping, either square or tight if you want to bring the text in closer. You could also have right-clicked on the image, or you can go to the Picture Tools Format ribbon and choose Wrap Text. Another method to position the picture is to use the Position command. From the Picture Tools Format ribbon, click Position, and then choose either the top of the document, the middle, or the bottom. We'll place it here on the side. Notice the text automatically wraps around the picture. To resize the image, use the Picture Tools Format ribbon and enter the height and the width, or you could take the corner of the image and drag the mouse. We can rotate an image using this circle at the top. To move the picture, place the mouse in the center, and when the mouse changes to a four-headed arrow, drag the image. You can use the alignment guides to place it. Use the Picture Styles buttons to easily set borders, shadows, reflections, and shapes. The More button lets you see all the styles at once, and the Live Preview lets you choose exactly the one you'd like. You could also manually set picture borders, and you could use the Picture Effects button to choose exactly the different effects that you would like to use. With Smart Art, we can combine text and graphics. It's a great tool both here in Word and in PowerPoint to use for lists of items instead of bullets. From the Insert ribbon, we'll click Smart Art. Keep in mind the graphics you choose convey a meaning. For example, pyramids show that items are based on a foundation. The process has arrows, which indicate a timeline. And some items, such as a target, would represent that the center is the most important or is the goal. We'll choose one of the arrow processes. And then in our document, like with other objects, we can grab the corner to resize it, and we can use the ribbons to format it. Also, like with pictures, we can wrap the text. Enter your text in each of the text boxes of your Smart Art. You can add additional text boxes if needed. From the Insert ribbon, we can include shapes in our document. These include arrows, banners, stars, and more. Choose a shape and then, using your mouse, drag to create it. It's positioned on top of text. So change the text wrapping to square or tight. Like other objects, you can drag it or grab the corner to resize it. On the Drawing Tools Format ribbon, you can change the style. Or you could change the colors. As well as the outlines and other effects. To type in the shape, simply click and then begin typing. Be certain your text has a good contrast. Word art can be used in an informal report or flyer. From the Insert tab, click Word Art and then choose a style. Use the Layout Options button to position the word art. We'll choose square. Type your text. On the Drawing Tools Format ribbon, you can modify the style of the word art. You can also change the colors, the outline, and the text effects. We'll set the color to green. We'll add a blue outline. And then in text effects, we'll include the glow effect. For the old style curvy word art, choose Transform and then pick a style. Be certain that it's readable. To organize information, we can create a table made up of columns and rows. From the Insert tab, click Table, then choose the size that you would like. Begin entering the data and press Tab to move across the table. Shift Tab lets you move back again. Try to avoid pressing Enter, which would expand the row. You can backspace that. Notice the different shapes of the mouse when you're working with the table. You can click directly above a column to select the entire column, or you can click to the left of the table to select an entire row. We can format this row using the Table Tools Design ribbon and the Shading button. If you position your mouse between the columns and the rows, the mouse changes to a split arrow, and then you can resize those. You could also go to the Table Tools Layout ribbon to resize the row height and the column width this way. We'll resize this column by dragging, and we'll resize these by changing the width on the ribbon. The button in the upper left-hand corner of your table allows you to select the entire table for formatting or to easily drag and reposition the table. Rows and columns can be added using the Insert Controls plus buttons. Hover your mouse to the side of the table and then click the plus sign. And now a new row can be added. The same can be done for columns. If you decide you need to delete a row or column, use the Table Tools Layout ribbon and then choose Delete. Set the alignment so that the cells that contain primarily numbers are right aligned. We'll select the column, and then on the Table Tools Layout ribbon, we'll choose Right Alignment. We may want to create a single large cell or divide cells into additional parts. First, we'll include another row above row 1. On the Layout ribbon, we'll choose Insert Above. We'll enter a text. To create a single large cell, we'll select the row, and then on the Table Tools Layout ribbon, we'll choose Merge Cells. We'll then center the text. To split cells, we'll select them first, and then on the Table Tools Layout ribbon, we'll click Split Cells. Then we'll choose the number of columns we want and the number of rows. To sort columns in a table, click in the column to be sorted or select the data. Go to the Table Tools Layout tab and click the Sort button. In the dialog box, choose what you would like to sort by. We'll choose column 3. Click the type for sorting by text, number, or date, and then choose ascending or descending order. Also, be sure to specify if your data has a header row, such as the title. You wouldn't want that to be included in the sorted list. Click the OK button, and notice the data is now sorted by the price. To change the border style to be used in a table, go to the Table Tools Design tab, and then click the Border Style button. Choose a style. The mouse will change to a pen that you can use to click directly in the table. Or if you'd prefer to use the style for later, hit the Escape button on the keyboard. Now the mouse returns to normal. We'll select the entire table by clicking the button in the upper left-hand corner, and then we'll go to the Borders button and place the style on the outside borders. It will keep that style as the current style until you change it to another. To create a chart in Word, click the Insert tab, then click Chart. Choose a style such as column, line, pie, or bar, and then choose a specific style. In the Chart dialog box, delete the sample data and enter your own data. You can also modify the size of the chart. Now that we've entered the data for our chart, we can close the dialog box. We'll learn much more about modifying charts in the Excel program. For now, we can resize the chart like any other object by dragging the corner. We can wrap the text, as we've done with other objects, choosing square. And using these other options, we can add chart elements, such as data labels, or move the legend. And we can set the styles for the chart. You have many more options on the Chart Tools Design and Format ribbons, as well as the panes on the side.